Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! 2023, I am seeing a lot of people are excited to see the back of 2022. A lot of people have got some good feelings going into 23. I asked my Instagram stories about any resolutions and things, and I think that people are just ready to look after themselves. Maybe put themselves first in the least selfish way. I think that there's a misconception there that putting yourself first is a selfish thing, and it's not at all. My little brain's been going. I try not to put the pressure on myself with New Year, but it does make me feel like there's an opportunity to change the things that I'm not happy about. I don't know, it just makes me quite excited. Like, I feel like I've got a wee burst of energy to clean and organise and really, I think, organise myself, which actually always, hi wee girl, organise myself always makes me feel better. Like, I don't know why I think that there's some kind of hidden secret. It's just taking the time to do it. When maybe organising isn't a priority, maybe you've got a to-do list that you need to get through, but actually if you're organised then you'll fire through your to-do list quicker anyway. You're crazy, girl! I've literally had the best day, and it's the 2nd of January today. Technically I think today's a holiday, but I wanted to get my work done. I wanted to get a good start so tomorrow doesn't fill me with dread. I'm really excited to say that this video is partially sponsored by Cult Beauty, and we're going to get into it really quickly. I've been working with Cult Beauty for years and years. This month is all about a ritual reset, so it's just like kind of what I've been talking about. It's more of an opportunity to maybe add things into your life that you want, get rid of the things that you don't. A popular theme among loads of the people that I've spoke to is looking after themselves better. Cult Beauty are obviously like the beauty destination, so makeup, skincare, wellness. Can you hear her wee claws trip-trapping around? My haul consists of loads of lovely treats to treat yourself. It's actually stuff that I am packing to take on a Babymoon. I am so excited about it. I can't actually cope. I have a feeling that this is going to be my favourite holiday of all time. It was like the carrot dangled in front of me to keep me going when I wasn't feeling great or when I was tired. I'm going to be packing this stuff to take with me, but you can literally do all the same things at home as well. So I'm just going to get started and show you. Quite a lot of the stuff I'm going to show you I've actually used before, so this is like restocking. There are a couple of products that are kind of slightly more geared towards pregnancy, but not really. I'm going to start with a hint as to where we're going because we really need SPF. The Roche Posay Anthelios UVMune 400, favourite SPF of all time. This is the hydrating cream. This is a richer version. I'm obsessed. I actually put it on when I was getting ready. You might have seen. I'm all about ease of living, and this has a pump, so it's the same formula but slightly richer, and it's got a pump. I like the other one, the kind of more milky fluid one. I do like it, but this has been my new favourite. So I've got SPF. This is such a good body SPF, so see if you're lazy like me and you can't be bothered rubbing it in all over. This is a spray, so I've got 2 of the Coola classic sunscreen spray. This is the tropical coconut. This is an SPF of 30. 2 should do me for how long we're away for. I got Jack one for his stocking for going away because he always steals my SPF. I used this today as well, and if you've watched me for a wee while you'll know that I've been using this non-stop. But the Fresh Vitamin Nectar, I'm running out of my one that's on my desk, which is the big 250ml, but they do a 100ml as well. Look how cute this is. So technically you could put this in your flight bag, but I'm just going to pack it and take it with. Actually, maybe I will put it in my flight bag. It's called an antioxidant glow water. It is a hydrating mist, so it's the first step in my skincare day and night. Love it, love it. When I go away, especially somewhere sunny or somewhere that I'm going to be in the sea or the ocean or a pool, I will swap out my conditioner for hair masks. The Renaissance Circle from Davines is perfect. These are like little sachets. They're 50ml each. I've actually got a couple more of these in my drawer, so I might just take a couple more and I can share it as well if I need to. This is the Hopeless Hair Extreme Repair Mask. It smells so good. The Davines products are up there with like my ultimate faves of all time. Love. Also, it's actually a really nice way to try Davines if you've not tried before, because these are not expensive. Plus you've got my discount code as well, which makes it even better. I've got a really nice bath product. There's a bath over there, and I'm going to take this. This is a big 500ml, but it is the Milky Bath by L'Occitane. Amazing reviews, really hydrating. I'm all about sun protection and skin hydration when I'm away. I want to come back bronzed and like a slip and slide. I want to be so hydrated and silky smooth. I love this cleanser. This is the Summer Fridays Super Amino Gel Cleanser. This is 150ml, so I'll either take the whole bottle or I'll decant it, but usually I like taking my full size stuff, so it's like home from home. Elemis Pro Collagen eye masks. There's 6 eye masks. I like to share these on planes. There's nothing that feels more expensive and exquisite than doing an eye mask on a plane or when you're traveling, and it's a couple of planes to get there, so there's 6. That should do it. When I'm away, like I said, I want to think about like hydration for my skin, but on my face as well. I love this serum. It's the Fresh Tea Elixir Skin Resilience Activating Serum. This is a little 30ml, so I've got the big 50ml and I just don't need as much as that, so I've got a 30ml to take with me. I have the Weleda Stretch Mark Massage Oil. This has got such good reviews, so good. I've been using this, and I've been using a lot of my Suzanne Kaufman products, which are on Cult Beauty as well, which I am obsessed with. But I thought I could take this with me, and I'll probably go through the whole bottle when I'm away, so I can just leave the bottle. Weleda is a really lovely skincare brand that has a great price point, and they kind of do a bit of everything. You'll know Weleda Skin Food as well. Skin Food's amazing. On Cult Beauty, they actually stock some unbelievable fragrances as well. Some of the brands are excluded in the discount, but a brand that's not is Memo Paris. I had a hair perfume from them that I used and ran out of like years ago, and I was looking online. I'm quite good at knowing if I'll like something just by reading what the notes are. So this is Tamarindo. I basically wanted a new fragrance to take with me on holiday, so that fragrance will remind me of that holiday, of the Babymoon. The nicest box, 75ml bottle, and this, it is so fresh. Subtle spice of cardamom, and then the seductive sweetness of white patchouli and benzoin and vanilla absolute in it. If you like quite a lot of the perfumes that I like, it's not as smoky as we usually go, but I thought for like a sunshine beach place, I didn't really want to go super smoky. Second last thing is another treat. I have not used this since, I think I had 2 bottles and I used it and ran out. And I didn't buy it again, not because I didn't want to, but because I needed to try other things, and it is expensive, it is a treat, but I thought that for Babymoon, I could have a treat, right? So this is the Augustinus Bader, the cream. This I think is absolutely amazing. It is such a good moisturiser, and I've got the little 30ml this cream. If you've ever had any of the advent calendars, Augustinus Bader's always an advent calendar, and it is just so good. It's definitely a talking point whether people want to spend that money on cream or not. I say to each their own. I'm eaching my own. The last thing I've got, which I'm really looking forward to trying, is an acupressure mat. So this is the Bed of Nails mat. There are so many benefits to this. It's basically, let me get it out of the box. It's literally a mat with loads of little jaggy plastic circles on it. It's really good for soothing aches and pains. It helps you release happy endorphins in the body. Honestly, I googled it and asked if Bed of Nails was a fine thing to use when you're pregnant. It is, and it's a good thing to use when you're pregnant, because I've already started to get a wee bit of discomfort around my hips and my lower back. So I thought that this would be a really fun thing to try. It's also something that you can keep just forever. I had another one that you can actually get on Cult Beauty from a brand called White Lotus, and I actually gave it to my mum ages ago, and she told me the other day that she actually uses it every morning. She puts it under herself when she's in her bed and has her morning coffee. So I feel like she was gatekeeping a little bit. Anyway, she was like, you should get one, and I was like, I gave you mine. I'm gonna try it before we go away because it's actually really small. You could pack it, like I could pack it and just do this for like 10 minutes every day. Do you think that's a good idea? So all the things that I've shown you, I'm really excited to take away with me and like make a moment of it, but that's not to say that you can't get any of these things or anything like it and use them at home. I of course have a discount code. You can use JamieCB for 20% off all orders over £45. Everything that I've shown you here is included in the discount. There are some exclusions, but as always I'll link the website so you can go and see what they are. I always say it's a really good time to stock up on your favourites if there's anything that you had your eye on and you thought you were going to get it for Christmas and you didn't. That sounds really bad, right? I'm not saying that we're ungrateful. We're just fulfilling the needs that we have ourselves. I'm really delighted to be working with Cult again, so I hope you enjoy my discount. Like I said, I'll put all the information down below, and happy shopping. I'm gonna go downstairs and feed the dogs. I actually might have something to eat myself. And then I've got some other stuff to show you. I really want to show you the beginnings of the baby stuff that we have been gifted by like friends, family and followers actually. I really want to show you what we're buying for wee baby girl. I've really not done a lot. I am like just over 22 weeks. So halfway there, and we're starting to just get like the bones of it in place. Right, let's go feed these dogs and get something to eat because I'm starving, man. What's on the menu? If anyone's still wondering about Drogba, because he's getting to be a bit of an old man, he's going to be 8 in March, and German Shepherds just have a certain lifespan, which we're not going to talk about, but basically his joints, his back end started getting stiff like years ago, and we've been using UVMune for years now, like since we saw that it was an issue, and it made a huge difference, and some of you that have used it have also said to me, so just in case you've got an achy boy or girl at home. You're starving today. Salmon oil. Ah! Chicken and turkey casserole. Suit you guys? Is that fine? Yum, yum, yum. Let's go. And spin. And spin. And spin. And spin. This is my second one of these today. It is the Elite Lazy Boy sandwich. Key ingredient is white toasty bread, and I'll hear nothing about it. This is the best bread on the planet. I like the way it sticks to the roof of my mouth. You're gonna judge me so much for this, right? Let me do this so you can see a bit. Mayonnaise, of course. Definitely not gone off mayonnaise. And we're gonna do this. So many people are gonna be sick at me, but this is what I want. I literally can't think anything better than what I'm about to eat. Applewood smoked cheddar, sliced, because it's left over from Christmas. I can't really grate it without hitting the bulk, so this means I don't have to touch it that much. And I'll do this, boom. Did you see what I did there? Kind of cut it a little bit with your hands. We eat this bit as a snack while we make the sandwich. I've got a kind of resolution, and this just came to me on New Year's Eve. We went out for lunch and we went to a couple of shops, and I went into a fruit shop. So this is Garden Fresh Exotics, right? It's just a shop in the West End of Glasgow. We drove up. We're going to Caprese for dinner, which is our favourite Italian. I moan about, oh my god, they smell amazing. I moan about the quality of fruit and veg at supermarkets all the time. It's garbage. It's tasteless, especially in this country. I don't know what's, well, I know what's wrong, we don't get any sunshine, but we import all our fruit and veg anyway. So I bought raspberries, tomatoes, a pomegranate, which I've not eaten yet because I don't know how to eat it. I'll figure it out. What else did I get? Grapes, best fruit and veg I've ever bought. So I'm not going to be buying fruit and veg from supermarkets anymore. I'm going to go to greengrocers. I feel like that's such like a mumsy thing to do. I kind of love it. I love the idea of supporting a smaller business. I love the idea of my food tasting the way it should. And this is not my dinner before anyone asks. It is 4:15 in the evening, but I'll also have dinner like that, right? Rich, like quite a lot of tomatoes, and then look what I can do. Cut that in half. Do this. Do this. Black pepper. I like quite a lot of salt, so I'm disgusting. Slap that down. Squish it, because it always tastes better when it's been squished, and then cut it in half the right way. I think it's going to be better than the one I had earlier. There it is. Like, they're big tomatoes, but they taste like the best cherry tomatoes I've ever had. See, if I got these in any supermarket, they taste like water. I hate it. That's how I got my sense of taste and smell back after COVID, smelling cherry tomatoes and coffee. I'm going to sit down for half an hour and I'll be back, and I'm going to show you the baby stuff we've got. So this is what our dining room looked like for New Year. That is the new bed, which Can't go upstairs yet, so it's just chilling there. I've also noticed that they've put it upside down, so hopefully that's all right. We're gonna go through here. Oh, there she is. We've put this in here to keep it out of the road because we don't obviously want to build it yet. But this is the snoo. This is the cot. Basically, it's like a Moses basket almost, I think. It's what the baby will be in for the first 6 months roughly until she can like pull herself up. It's called a smart sleeper. And apparently what it does is it like shushes the baby to sleep, and it's got things that mimic the sound of the womb, and it's got white noise, and it's got like a slight movement to it. I personally don't understand it at all. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but got it for 40% off. They had 40% off just before Christmas, and then had 40% off again for like the 1st of January, I think. Obviously I can't really recommend it or anything yet. It sounds great, but everyone that I've spoken to personally has said that it like changed the game. They had babies that slept through the night from 4 weeks, but I'm really hopeful that it's gonna work for us. What a lot of people do is they rent one, or you can buy it and then sell it afterwards, or you can buy it and then keep it if you're planning on having 1 or 2 or 3 kids. You could even give it to a friend if one of your friends gets pregnant and they need a bassinet or whatever the fuck you call this. Another thing I've bought, a comfy seat for my Peloton. This is like a big gel cushion. Apparently it's like sitting on the sofa. I highly doubt it. Exercise is something that's been really on my mind. One of my best friends actually just recently gave birth, and her labour and delivery and everything was pretty good. She's also feeling good quickly after having her baby, and we were chatting about it, and she thinks it's got a lot to do with the fact that she kept on going to the gym when she was pregnant. I'm not going to start training or anything like that. I'm not going to do anything that I wasn't doing before, but there are some really good pregnancy and maternity and prenatal like workouts that you can do on the Peloton, even if that's just me sitting on the bike and cycling through wherever. I don't want to talk about how I've been doing on my Peloton. I've not been on it since before I found out I was pregnant, but I thought that this is such a nice thing. It's a nice way, like I'll leave my phone and all that, and I'll come in here for a wee half hour and just cycle away. We did start the year really nice. We got up at 7:30, we got the dogs all ready, and we went for a big 2-hour walk. I was absolutely done in after it, like I was just tired, but I felt so good for it. Like, see, getting outside all that time, my hips actually felt better than they have been feeling. So exercise and pregnancy, I mean, I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm also not trying to eat so like clean that I would be miserable. I'm like cheese sandwiched out my nut. Right, we're back in my makeup room because this is where I've been keeping everything. I've got like a spare bit of cupboard that we're just keeping stuff in. Not quick enough because one of the dogs got one of the teddies already. Juno, it was Juno. We've not actually bought that much. What else have I been buying? I've been buying stuff for me, like see my wellness stuff, like my oils and things like that. That's what I've been doing. There was one other thing that I got. Oh, it's not arrived yet. I got something. Instagram adverts. Oh my god, they're on point. I'm getting served all the good baby stuff. But let me show you what I've got up here. One of my Christmas presents from Jack was this really cool Harley Davidson vintage t-shirt, which I got so excited about because I don't have a white one. But this is from the Naughties, so it's like 20 years old. It's a 2XL, so it's huge, and I just love it. Actually, I'm gonna hang this up so I can start wearing it. But he got this made as well. It's like a tiny baby grow, and he just got the logo put on it. Very cute. He's heard me basically, I've said since the start. There's a girl called Shannon J who I love. She's got such cool style. She's got a wee daughter, and they had matching Harley Davidson t-shirts on in a photo years ago, and I was like, that's my dream. So he's obviously remembered, so that's really sweet. I can't wait, I can't wait. Another present from my friend Megan. She gave us this at Christmas. We don't usually exchange presents. We see each other every Christmas morning, but we don't usually exchange presents. And she just said, she was like, I get everyone this that has a baby because I just feel like they need it. And it's the sweetest thing ever. It's all the Beatrix Potter books. So the World of Peter Rabbit, and I remember getting read these when I was young. So look, you literally open it up and it's got every single book, all the stories. Do you mind my puddle duck? Don't you sniff all these baby clothes. Ruby and Miley both had a toy since they were a baby that they were really attached to, that they loved the whole time. He's gonna go for it. Drop a no. They both had a sheepy, and that's the toy that Juno got. I literally caught her chewing it and I was like, Juno, that's not yours. And she ran away with it. She's usually not that bad, but she ran away with it, and I was like, you little shit. So I need to put her through the wash, but I got a sheepy. So I'm pretty sure that I can just chuck this in the wash machine, eh? No, it says hand wash. Right, okay, I'll hand wash it, fine. But anyway, I just can't believe that my daughter's gonna have a sheepy as well. One of my suppliers for Vive gave me this box. It's from a brand called Honeybug. I've never heard of it. It's so sweet. They know it's a girl, but they got this really cute little top that's got the cutest little bear panda. Oh my god, no, it's two pandas. It's red panda, isn't it? A brand called Albeta. I've never heard of that, but it's 0 to 12 months. So everyone says that you just don't need as much stuff as you think you do. Little trousers that match. Oh my god, so cozy. I wish someone like washed and dressed me every day. There's a book in there that's baby's first year, which is so sweet. It's not overwhelming. Oh, a wee letter that you can write, an ultrasound. So you basically like stick it down and you can write something as well. And then this little teddy, which, oh my god, this is a very cute little teddy with a like little blanket. I guess it's like a wee snuggle thing, but this is good for babies. There's some toys that are not good for newborns, but this is. Karen Charlotte's mum is a genius. She found teddy toweling, like onesies and little suits. Everyone that I've spoke to says that your baby will live in these. I can't believe that I'm growing a human that's going to be this size. Aww. So the brand's called Cece and Ted, but she was saying that it was quite hard to find. It's like, I think that people are not doing them as much or something. But we've got loads of onesies. Look, a little elephant. This is for the Little White Company, which I'm obsessed with now. I died when I saw this. This is actually one of the first presents that we got, and it was from Maxine, who was a Vive customer last year at the pop-up and worked at the pop-up this year. There's such an amazing person, but she gave us the Little White Company dressing gown that's got the little ears. It's so cute, it's so chic. So literally just after your baby's had a wee bath, you can put them in their dressing gown. Love, 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 love. Little Next socks, genius, never would have thought of that. Ava Black came into the pop-up and had a wee present, and look how cute this is for her wall. I love the theme as well. I feel like everyone's been in my brain and understands that this is a neutral baby. We will lean slightly pink sometimes if we need to, if the shoe fits, but I like white, I like beige, I like I don't care if people think she's a wee boy. I do not care. I'll actually just be like, ah, yeah, he's lovely, isn't he? Look at that. Oh my god. See, I've bought Jellycat toys since like people first started having babies. Look at this little rabbit. And then one of the lovely people that I went and dropped off a Vive gift box to a couple of weeks ago, she had a little bag for us as well. She gave us a wee lion to suit her Narnia wardrobes. I can't cope. Mittens. Okay, tiny there. Really cute wee blanket as well with clouds on it. This is from a brand called Albeta as well. Jellycat for the toys. The hanging mural is from H&M Home. I'll tell you what's on my list. We obviously need to go find a pram that we like, which I've heard is like buying a car. We need a car seat. The nursery will be getting done up and be finished for her getting here, we hope. I'm pretty sure that we will manage that. And I'm basically on the hunt for really cool wallpaper to wallpaper one wall so it doesn't feel like it's not a nursery. I don't want the whole neutral thing, like it's so plain in here. I don't want her room to be really, really plain. I still want it to look like a baby's room. So we're looking for wallpaper. There's a brand, I'll put pictures here, but there's a brand that do carriers that I am obsessed with called Artipop. I think that they're so, so cool. And what I've done is whenever I see something that I like, or I see like an advert for something, I get a link, I save it in a note, and it means I've literally just got a whole list of notes, and it's different brands that I thought looked really cool, different stuff. Like there was a really cool brand that had a cozy insert for a pram, and it was all like faux fur lined on the inside, so it was really cozy for winter, just because she's only going to be wee. When it starts getting cold here, she'll start to be like 6 months, so we'll be like out and about in our pram all the time is what I'm thinking. I found a really, really beautiful, like, oh god, I don't know what you call that thing that hangs over you. That's a bit scary, but you know what I mean. Lullaby machine thing, but it's like a really nice one. My mum pointed out to me that Zara Home have kids stuff. In Zara Kids, they've got like little toys and they've got really nice things for bedrooms and stuff. Books, obviously she won't be reading for a while, but we can read to her. I cannot wait to get my favourite books. So my favourite, I remember them all so much from when I was wee. My favourites were When the Tiger Came to Tea, Hungry Caterpillar, Where the Wild Things Are. It's just all that stuff. I can't wait. I just can't wait. This is when I am going to ask a tiny bit of advice, and it's just, is there anything that you bought that you found life-changing if you have had a wee baby? So another two things that someone said to me were the perfect prep machine, Mon bottles. There's a certain type of bottles that stops any kind of like gas. At the moment, I'm just doing my best to try and learn as much as I can about my body, as much as I can about what my body's about to do. I feel like a lot of it will be quite a natural thing. I feel really, really lucky to be able to like already have stuff and to be able to buy stuff and get like our nursery done and all that. I've got one more thing to show you downstairs that's not baby related, but I got it for my Christmas and I want to show you. I mentioned before Christmas that there was one present I asked for, and it was a planner. So one of my like New Year's resolutions, I suppose, is to be more organised. Just like what I said earlier, it just means that I get everything done much easier. A lot of the things that I panic about and that I stress about and that end up resulting in me not really doing that much sometimes is the fear of just getting it done. See, if I know I've got a job that I need to get done, I'll put it off into the last minute and then I will sit freaking out about it, then I'll get it done and it'll be fine. It's always fine. Even big things at work, like big meetings, big, I don't know, big deadlines, by the time that I get it done and it's finished, I'm like, oh my god, that wasn't even that hard. A lot of the stuff that I have to do comes quite easily to me, but I literally get in my own head so badly before I get anything done that I just end up honestly just not enjoying myself, hence the planner. I have my diary on my computer, which is perfect, that's all I need. This is more for day to day. I thought as well that it would be a nice thing to do now because the way that I want to do this, it will almost serve as a bit of a journal. So at the end of the year, I can take the inserts out. It's in a ring binder, so I can tie it together and then I can keep it somewhere. So I thought that I kind of like to start documenting, you know, what exactly it is that's going on, especially having a baby this year. I thought it could be quite cool. Hopefully there's going to be a good chunk of this year where there's not much going on apart from raising a child. I love to be able to look back and see what's going on, and you know, those days I'll still write in this. What I'm hoping is even the days where we've got the wee baby and she's just here, you know, we write down what we do like the first days that we went out. I think, you know, it's like 10 minutes at the start or at the end of the day that I can kind of jot it down, and then when I go back to work, I'll use it again for its work function. So this is my bougie diary. This is the Louis Vuitton planner. It is the large planner. I wanted the one with the clip, like the button, and I wanted it to be big enough to actually like hold everything I need. So this is quite full is the only thing, but first thing I've got is do more of what you love. Jack got me this for my Christmas and I bought all the inserts for it. So I bought them from 2 different companies, both of which were a joy but nightmare because it just takes a long time to get here. It was super smooth sailing apart from how long it took to get here. Those companies are called The Line, which are from, I think, Canada. And the other company was Cloth and Paper. I think that Cloth and Paper might be my favourite out of the 2, but you'll understand if you go and look at The Line, you'll understand why I liked it. They've got a lot of pages like this, which are just more kind of reminders, I suppose, a little bit more kind of inspirational. And then flip it, how to practice mindfulness. So it's just stuff like this. See me looking at this even. One of the things says breathe deeply, and every time I read that I take a deep breath, and I'm a very shallow breather at the best of times. So just really cool. I've got this year to do, which is year preparations. I wasn't putting myself stress trying to get my like wants and needs for the year down on paper when it started. I've got time, I'll do that when they come to me. I already feel a bit clearer about that. Got a little daily prompts. Word of the year is abundance, my guys. And then we've got January, so it starts really cool. You've got your goals, intentions, your bills that are due, and then it just moves into the diary that I've got, which is like 4 days across 2 pages. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot out things that are happening in advance as I find them out. So I'll put them in my diary and then I'll write them down. But every day I want to use the day to write a to-do list at the top and schedule my day out. So that works so well for me. See, when I actually schedule my day out by the hour, it is just so good. And it's really easy. It's not a big deal. Like, it's not going to ask me how many glasses of water I'm drinking. I can really kind of like schedule it out myself. So I've not started yet, but I've started doing tomorrow's already. I'm very excited about it actually. And then I'm pretty much going to get rid of all my other like notebooks and stuff. I'm just going to use this and my phone, and I've got my little Smythson book, which is great for like ideas or notes that I have that I just need to get down on paper before I forget. It's almost going to be like a to-do list ahead of time and then in real time. So you guys, that is it from me. I thought that we could just spend the day together. That's been like 6 hours or something since I started cleaning. I wanted to give myself a spruce up. I wanted to get my makeup on. I didn't want the first time that I was doing my makeup this year to be tomorrow, because tomorrow is a crazy day back at work. Thank you so much to Cult again for sponsoring and posting this video. Like I said, I'll put all the details of the discount code. I think that this year, like, see the pace that I went today, it was so nice, but I got so much done. Like, I'm sitting in my nice clean office. I've got a nice clean house. Literally, when I was doing my makeup and my hair upstairs, I actually packed my makeup and skincare because I'm going away for work next week. So I just feel, again, organised, just like we're kind of sprucing ourselves up for the new year. So I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys. Hi guys. I forgot what to say. Oh my gosh, I can't pick you up. I can't pick you up anymore. You're too heavy for me. She loves giving you our bum and like looking back at it. Oh my god. I'll just let you drink first. I'll have a drink too. Do you know what? I shouldn't spread it because now it'll remind me of my makeup. Ruby, fuck's sake. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. It's Jamie CB for there.